Speculation, often romanticized as a path to quick riches, is more accurately a battlefield where discipline, patience, and risk management determine survival. Among the pantheon of legendary traders, Jesse Livermore stands out not merely for his spectacular wins, but for the brutal lessons he learned through devastating losses. His journey carved out a philosophy that remains timeless. Speculation is not about getting rich quickly. It's about surviving long enough to get rich surely. At the heart of this philosophy lies a singular truth. Capital preservation is paramount. Without capital, a speculator is not merely disadvantaged, he is out of the game. The fatal flaw: betting too big. The central cause of most speculators' ruin is simple yet deadly: betting too big. Driven by greed and hope, amateurs often risk disproportionate amounts of their capital on single trades. This transforms speculation from a calculated endeavor into outright gambling. The allure of massive profits blinds them to the reality of risk. They forget that the market is indifferent to their hopes and ruthless in its corrections. Livermore observed this behavior repeatedly, both in others and in himself. His early career was marked by dramatic swings in fortune, each underscoring the dangers of overexposure. He learned that greed is the enemy of longevity in the markets. The amateur speculator, seduced by the possibility of windfall gains, fails to appreciate that the market punishes emotional decisions. The professional, by contrast, understands that survival is the first victory. Capital preservation, the trader's lifeblood. Livermore's philosophy placed capital preservation above all else. He likened a speculator's capital to lifeblood. Once lost, the game is over. This metaphor is not hyperbole. It is a stark reality. In the absence of capital, even the most brilliant market insights are worthless. The trader becomes a spectator, unable to act on opportunities. This principle leads to a fundamental shift in mindset. The goal is no longer to win big on every trade, but to avoid losing big. Livermore's approach was built on disciplined caution, a framework designed to ensure that no single mistake could be fatal. This is the essence of professional speculation, not chasing profits, but managing risk. The pitfalls of recklessness. Livermore identified several behaviors that consistently led to disaster. Reckless risks. Taking large positions without proper analysis or risk controls. Averaging down. Adding to losing positions in the hope of a reversal. Ignoring stop losses. Refusing to exit a trade when it moves against you. Each of these behaviors is rooted in emotion, hope, fear, denial. They reflect a refusal to accept the market's verdict and a desire to bend reality to one's will. Livermore understood that the market is always right. The trader's job is not to fight it, but to listen and adapt. Livermore's method: discipline over drama. Livermore's method was a masterclass in disciplined trading. His rules were simple but profound. Never risk a large portion of capital on one trade. Position sizing is the cornerstone of risk management. By limiting exposure, traders ensure that even a string of losses won't wipe them out. Never average losses. Adding to a losing position compounds the risk. Livermore believed in cutting losers quickly and without hesitation. Pyramid winners. Instead of throwing good money after bad, Livermore advocated adding to trades only when they were already profitable. This allows the market to confirm the trader's judgment. Use small, calculated position sizes. Risk only a tiny percentage of capital per trade. This ensures survival through inevitable losing streaks. Test the market first. Begin with a small position. Scale up only if the market moves in your favor. Always use stop losses. These are not signs of weakness, but tools of discipline. They act as insurance policies against catastrophe, protecting traders from emotional mistakes. These principles form a cohesive strategy that prioritizes survival over sensation. Livermore's approach is not glamorous, but it is effective. It is designed not for the thrill seeker, but for the strategist. Emotional mastery. The hidden edge. Behind Livermore's rules lies a deeper insight. Emotional control is the ultimate edge. The market is a psychological battlefield. Fear and greed are constant companions, whispering bad advice at every turn. Livermore's discipline was not merely technical, it was emotional. By adhering to strict rules, he insulated himself from impulsive decisions. Stop losses, position sizing, and pyramiding were not just tactics. They were guardrails against self-sabotage. Livermore knew that the greatest danger in trading is not the market. It is the trader himself. The power of staying in the game. Livermore's philosophy is built on a simple premise. Stay in the game. The market offers fortune-making opportunities, but they are rare and unpredictable. To capitalize on them, the trader must be present, prepared, and funded. This is only possible if he has survived the lean times. By protecting capital first, traders guarantee not only survival, but also the chance to ride the great market moves that create lasting wealth. Livermore's own career was a testament to this. He made and lost fortunes, but his greatest successes came when he applied his principles with unwavering discipline. Livermore's legacy, a blueprint for modern traders. Today's markets are faster, more complex, and more accessible than ever. Yet Livermore's wisdom remains strikingly relevant. The tools may have changed, but the psychology of speculation is eternal. Traders still battle greed, fear, and overconfidence. They still face the temptation to bet big and chase losses. Livermore's blueprint offers a timeless antidote. It is a call to discipline, patience, and humility. It reminds traders that the goal is not to conquer the market, but to coexist with it, to move in harmony with its rhythms rather than against them. Conclusion: risk management as a way of life. Jesse Livermore's greatest gift to traders was not a secret formula or a magic indicator. It was a mindset, a way of thinking about risk, capital, and survival. His mantra, "Manage your risk, or the market will manage it for you, ruthlessly," is not a warning. It is a truth. Speculation is a long game. The winners are not those who swing for the fences, but those who stay in the game long enough to catch the big wave. Livermore's philosophy teaches us that the path to wealth is paved not with bold bets, but with disciplined decisions. In the end, it's not about getting rich quick. It's about getting rich surely. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.